Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a Houston Rockets rebuild in NBA 2K25. So the Houston Rockets are an interesting team, obviously. After trading for Kevin Durant, obviously they have, filled their void. A number one scoring option with Kevin Durant, obviously. He is 37, but this guy can score still really at a high level, still one of the best scorers in the NBA. They got Ahmed Thompson, which he'll continue to develop for them. He's an athletic freak as well. They got guys like Alfred Şengün on the team. Fred VanVleet, they re-signed. They actually had a good offseason as well. Not even just trading for Kevin Durant. They signed guys like Clint Capella, Dorian Finney-Smith, and then obviously re-signed Steven Adams. They signed Josh Okogie in free agency. Reed Shepard will have a better year. So, yeah, this is obviously a really excited team. They also got some two-way contacts, obviously, down here, as Libby has said. Really exciting team. Your rotation heading into this season or proficiency, we are a balanced system. That is the best system we can be right now. We run a balanced system. Your rotation heading into this season is Fred VanVleet, Ahmed Thompson, Kevin Durant, Tari Eason, Alfred Şengün, Jabari Smith, Dorian Finney-Smith, Clint Capella, Steven Adams, and then Reed Shepard to do 10-man rotations. We're going to run exactly that. But low-key, I think it'll be Jabari Smith starting instead of Tari Eason. I feel like they would like to start Jabari Smith a little bit more. So does that fix the proficiency or anything? No, it's still a 4-star. But yeah, do something like that. Shots in the C's. I'm probably not gonna mess with much, honestly. I want Kevin Durant to take most of the shots. We'll put his shots in the C's up to like a 95 shots in the C. Ahmed Thompson, I want him having low jump too. So we'll put his shots in the C up to like a 75 or like a 80, something like that. And then Şengün, we don't need him taking that many shots. We can do something like that. And I'm going to see you guys at the end of this season. Kevin Durant, Ahmed Thompson will be the number one and number two option. I think Ahmed Thompson's going to have a great season this year. So why are injuries on? I'm not turning injuries off. I forgot to turn injuries off. If you guys want to see rebuilds with injuries on, please let me know in the future. But for now, I'm going to turn them off. I forgot to turn them off. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander wins the MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. Malik Monk is your Sixth Man of the Year. Defensive player going to Wembanyama. Most Improved going to Josh Giddey. Clutch player going to Luka Doncic. Coach, you're going to Mike Brown. Executive going to Zachary Staples. Your NBA Cup MVP goes to Jalen Brunson. So all NBA first team, we got Shea, Jokic, Wemby, Trae Young, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Do we have like anybody making our except or all NBA team? Doesn't look like it, but I saw Ahmed Thompson on there. But we ended up being the number 5th seed in the Western Conference. Obviously, man, let the Oklahoma City Thunder around one though. We finished off about 49-30 during the season, which will be, I guess, okay for the 5th seed in this stack Western Conference. In the East, that'll actually get you literally the 4th seed, which is insane. The 4th seed went 40-42. Look how weak the Eastern Conference was. That's absolutely insane to look at. There was only 3 good teams in the East. That's the teams were literally playing teams basically, but it's insane, bro. But obviously the West is way better, man, I guess. But players stats about 26 from Kevin Durant, so immediately stepped in and provided us the number one scoring option. We had about 21, 7, and 5 from Ahmed Thompson with 2 steals and a block per game. Well, let's see it from Ahmed Thompson, man. He did shoot 25% from 3. You're probably he developed a little bit more of a three-point shot. One year made 8, then 25, and the 43. So he's developing, obviously. 17 from Şengün, 11 from Tari Eason, 10 from Jabari, 10 from Fred VanVleet, 6 from Clint Capella, 5 from Dorian Finney-Smith, 5 from Reed Shepard, and 4 from Steven Adams. So it's time to see if we can make a strong run in the playoffs here. We're going to go probably going to go an 8-man rotation. We don't need Adams playing, knowing that we already have another starting big or another backup big in rotation in Clint Capella. So I'm going to go 8-man rotation. The guys off the bench will be Tari Eason, Capella, and Dorian Finney-Smith. So we probably do need a guard upgrade in the offseason, but I'm going to roll with this. So we got the Oklahoma City Thunder in round 1. They have obviously Shea. This team's obviously really good coming off a championship. We'll see what happens. Game 1, they're going to take Game 2, weaving it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. They even up 2-2, round 3-2, and we're gonna force Game 7. So Game 7 in Oklahoma City. It's time to see what happens. They want to start Tari Eason over Jabari Smith in this Game 7. I guess we'll allow it. But so far we have the lead. It's going to be a back and forth scoring game. I would love to get out of here with a win, and we are going to do that. Thank goodness. 149-125. We get the win. 40-10 from Kevin Durant. 26 from Fred VanVleet, averaging 18 in the playoffs. Shout out to him. He stepped up. 22 from Jabari. Everybody stepped up in this game. Shout out to everybody, man. But Now round two, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves. So DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, Naz Reid, Rudy Gobert. Thomas City beat the Timberwolves. Game one, we're gonna take game two as well. Game three, we sweep them. We just swept the Timberwolves, and now we do got the Dallas Mavericks. So this will be a lot harder, obviously, but we swept the Timberwolves. I think we can maybe compete with the Dallas Mavericks. We're in the conference finals just like that. So yeah, Dallas is Kyrie, Clay, Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis. We all know what they look like now. Can we beat Dallas game one? They're gonna take game two, game three, and we're gonna take. Can we even it back up to the two? No, we can't now. 3-1, and we're gonna. I mean, the series is not a. We're putting up a good fight, honestly. Forcing Dallas to 7 would show me this team has potential to go win it all, man. Eventually, but it's a close game. We need to force this game 7 if we want to have any chance of doing anything. And so far, we have the lead. It's a tie game with about 50 seconds left. I don't usually hop in this early, but it is a tie game, about 34 seconds left. I'll watch it, I guess. Let's fix this camera angle in our watches. So 34 seconds left. I always love hopping into two games and watching. This makes the video a lot more better. So Fred VanVleet has it. Gonna give it to Kevin Durant. He's really tired right now. I was gonna try and drive him a flag. Flag's gonna have some good defense. So I don't know what that shot to Kevin was. Kevin Durant, I can't lie, that was bad. But oh well, we need to get a stop on defense now, and we can't allow obviously no a buzzer beater to happen. So some guys are going to check in the game, I guess. So Kyrie Irving guarded by Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet, I'm pretty sure he's a solid perimeter defender. So hopefully he can hold his ground here. So Kyrie Irving has it. He is going to dribble out the clock, which makes sense. But we need to get a stop, man, and force this game into overtime at least, or we can force him into a tough shot and we get some time left. Kyrie is going to take it. No, Cooper Flag is going to take it. Clay in the corner. Game winner is no good. And just like that, we are going to overtime. So would have loved to not go to overtime, obviously. I feel like a lot of teams would, but we're going to overtime now. And yeah, we'll see if we can get this done in OT. I mean, I think we could. We'll see what ends up happening. So we're going to try and skip this, obviously, so we can go on the simcast. We're not going to watch these full 5 minutes. So, all right. So far, I'm going to go slow it down. And the Mavericks have the lead. We didn't score a single. We're not scoring a single point in overtime, man. There we go. Can we tie back up? Yes, we can. Can we take the lead? The Mavericks take the 1 point lead. It's going to be like that. We take the 1 point lead. They're going to take it back. So we're down by 2. It's about a minute and 22 seconds left in overtime. I'll hop in and watch this last bit, I guess. So Tari Eason's inbounding it to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is going to drive on Flag. Flag's good defense from Flag again. Kevin Durant, I don't know what he's doing, bro. This is not the Kevin Durant I know 2K hasn't playing right now. Lively's inside, blocked by Şengün. Great defense from Alfred Şengün, man. So would have loved for it to be our ball, but at least we got the block, right? At least we got to stop. So Lively's going to give it to Anthony Davis, back to Kyrie Irving. So Kyrie Irving, top of the key. Kyrie is going to hit Cooper Flag in the corner. Cooper Flag is going to get the screen by Anthony Davis. Cooper Flag will go ahead. Okay, good D from Kevin Durant. Flag midi is no good. Rebound, Amen Thompson's going to give it back to Kevin Durant. So Kevin Durant has it. Kevin Durant's going to drive it. Easton in the corner for a 3, and it's good. Just like that. We hit the 3, and we're up by 1 point. Nice shot. Good pass from Kevin Durant. So Kyrie Irving has the ball. Kyrie Irving is going to drive on Fred VanVleet. He's going to give it to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis. Back to Clay. Back to Kyrie. He's going to drive. Kyrie Irving. Anthony Davis in the corner for a 3. It's no good. Rebound Şengün. He's going to give it right to Kevin Durant. We might be forcing game 7. This would be great. Forcing game 7. Hopefully we didn't do this for nothing. So just to get blown out the next game, I hope that's not the case. But Tari East is going to inbound to KD. So all KD needs to do is hit these 2 free throws. We at least have a 3-point lead, right? So Kevin Durant's first free throw is good. I don't think Kevin Durant will miss these. I'm going to lie with you. Kevin Durant's second free throw is he misses that, but it's also good. Mavericks call timeouts. We're up by 3, about 24 seconds left. It's, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same thing between the shot clock and game clock. So we'll see if they take a buzzer beater or they just take a shot now. We'll see what happens. So Lively's inbounding. He's going to give it to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving has it. Kyrie Irving guarded by Fred VanVleet. Kyrie Irving. He's trying to size up Fred VanVleet. Kyrie's going to drive. Going to hit Clay in the corner for a 3. Clay hits it. He ties the game. Okay. We cannot let Clay Thompson any space, obviously. I don't know why we ended up doing that. But, all right. It's a mistake by us. I think Tari Easton left him open. But, all right. Whoever's guarding him was, I guess, Ahmed Thompson. But, okay. Kevin Durant has it. Kevin Durant, we need to hit this buzzer beater to win this game or go to double OT. Man, we're about to see what's going to happen right now. Kevin Durant, screen. Kevin Durant, 3 KD for the game. It's good. But the Mavericks still have 2 seconds left to score. But clutch Kevin Durant. We all know he's pretty clutch. Obviously, who knows what would happen if the Nets or KD shoots out was a little bit smaller versus the Brooklyn Nets. But okay, or when he was playing when he was with the Brooklyn Nets, he played in Milwaukee Bucks. What I try to say, but okay, great shot from Kevin Durant. It's like what we traded for him, man. Let's freaking go. Live is going to inbound a Clay in the corner. He's not going to get it past the three. It's over. Just like that, we get the stop, and we're going to a game 7. We absolutely love to see it. We're going to a game 7. And yeah, Kevin Durant had 37 points, but job's not new. We can do all of that and just get blown out in game 7, which would suck so bad. They want to go ahead and start Jabari, which I'll do, but hopefully we didn't do all that just to lose a game 7. So far, it is a close game. We have the lead though. It's a back and forth scoring game. All you do is keep it. They're gonna take it at the end. They're up, and I knew it. It was too good to be true. We did all that just to lose, but I ain't gonna lie, pushing the Mavericks to 7 like that is a good sign. Like sometimes it's not. Sometimes just losing round 1 or get swept, but pushing the Mavericks to 7 means we're right there, man. We're right there. We're right on the edge. Jeff Green's gonna return. All we need is just some small upgrades. Either trading Fred VanVleet away, or I didn't really look at our playoff stats, but the VanVleet played pretty good. I mean, it looks like he wasn't really that great in the Mavericks series, but I'm guessing in the Oklahoma City another series is pretty good. So I don't really know. But he's going to regress in 2K, and he was really inefficient this year's shot. I mean, he is an inefficient guard, but this is lowest, man. 31% from the field, 28% from 3, and that's obviously not good. He's a good playmaker and all, good defender, but I think if we want to go ahead and maximize what we have with Kevin Durant now, we need to make a trade using Fred VanVleet's 25 expiring million dollars. So we actually don't have this Brooklyn Nets pick. We're going to have to send this back to the Nets because the Nets and the Rockets actually made a trade. We do have the Nets 2027 first round pick, though, so that might end up being a good pick. So I'm going to fix these. So we're going to swap with the Brooklyn Nets this pick, or yeah, something like this. It should do it. So yeah. We do have the 2027 picks. That's something obviously we have. So I guess we have that going for us. And then we have our own pick. We also have this Suns pick. So we have some good picks in 2027, man. That's good to see. So, but like I said, on draft or whatever we do, I think we use Fred VanVleet's contract in a trade to get he actually has a player option, which hopefully he opts into it. What is he saying? It would be fool not to test my value at free agency. Well, you're not going to get $25 million for VanVleet, so I'd prefer we re-sign Kevin Durant in the offseason. So we can't really make a trade right now that we don't have his contract. So I guess we're going to have to go. Do we have any, we don't have a first-round pick in the album. We have a couple of seconds, which also let the CPU draft. There's probably not going to be anybody good. Damian Atkins, Kyrie, and RJ Ware. I'm not going to probably sign. I'm going to probably sign all. We might use them in a trade. I'm going to re-sign. Ahmed Thompson opts into his player option. Fred VanVleet just talking about I was going to opt out, but that changed real quick, I guess, when he realized that he wasn't going to get $25 million. Reed Shepard, somebody that I'm high on. We'll see what he develops into. So we can now make a trade. So Tari Eason, we're going to extend the qualifying offer. Kevin Durant is somebody I do want to re-sign. We'll do that in a second. So he has an offer from the Chicago Bulls, man, which obviously we're not going to let him go to Chicago. We're definitely going to re-sign Kevin Durant to the max. So $50 million for 2 years. It's pretty fair, in my opinion. He wants to choose us. Wow, the Rockets. I mean, the Bulls are actually paying him way more money than us. I didn't even realize, but I'm surprised he wants to go to us. They're offering him a no trade clause and stuff. So hopefully he's actually going to choose us and it's not freaking smoke screen. But the Warriors want him back as well. But okay, no way, Kevin Durant. I was about to say, okay, I didn't see it, but Kevin Durant's going to sign. He's going to stay loyal, which is great. I'm also probably going to re-sign Tari. He only asks for $60 million. We can get it for $60 million for 4 years. That would be a steal. 4 years, $64 million for Tari Eason. And then, okay, we obviously like that. We like that a lot. We get our players back. But now it is time to go ahead and make that trade using Fred VanVleet's contract for a better point guard upgrade or whatever we can find out be an upgrade. I'm going to use his contract to see what we can find. Low-key want to see if the Philadelphia 76ers would be interested in giving us Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey would be a good fit next to Ahmed Thompson and what we have next to Kevin Durant and stuff. He could be a legitimate number 2 or number 3 option. Obviously, we can have Kevin Durant, Ahmed Thompson, Tyrese Maxey really do all the scoring for us. Şengün's also a center that can score for us as well. We could consider trading Şengün for more defense at center as well, which wouldn't be a bad thing. What is his inside defense? So I guess it'll be post defense, so it's a B plus. So And I guess that's cool. But like I said, we'll probably keep Şengün though. So yeah, I mean, getting Max, he's only at 86 overall. He's low key kind of disrespectful. Maxi's obviously a lot better than some 86 overalls, man. But yeah, he would be my target. I mean, he's obviously really underrated. He's averaged 25 points on incredible efficiency. So him and Ahmed Thompson would do really good next to the backcourt, obviously. Another option I had in mind was potentially going after like a superstar, obviously at point guard, but I don't think we need a superstar like Devin Booker. I mean, since we're getting Maxi, I mean, why not try for Devin Booker? You can argue, but like I said, this would be our cheap option. You know, he's not gonna ask for, or he's not gonna be really expensive. So I think if we do this, it will make some sense. We're gonna offer Fred VanVleet $25 million, and we need about $9 million in this trade. So without trading any of these guys, I guess we'd have to trade like Dorian Finney-Smith or Steven Adams, which I guess we can trade one of them because they're probably going to regress, as we all know. We could probably, I mean, I guess Finney-Smith might be more valuable since we can move him to small forward. So I'm going to move Steven Adams out of here. These players have really no value, so we'd have to trade like Reed Shepard probably, or somebody. Like I said, we're gonna see if we keep everybody out here as possible. Man, not gonna lie, what I'm about to offer is about to be a terrible trade. Obviously, might have to trade. I'm gonna trade this Suns pick, and I'm gonna trade this 2029 unprotected Rockets pick as well. So Fred VanVleet, Adams, Atkins, and two firsts. They're probably not gonna say yes to this, which I wouldn't either. This is probably the worst package that you ever probably seen. So who else could we throw in there? I mean, I guess I could trade Reed Shepard, which sucks. I actually want to see what he can become in 2K26. 2K25, he never developed. 2K26, I mean, maybe it might be some promise. Who knows? But I guess we could trade him. We'd have to fix our depth, definitely our guard depth, backup guard depth, but we could definitely trade him in here. So Fred VanVleet, Steven Adams, two firsts, Reed Shepard for Tyrese Maxey. What do they say? They agree. So all we had to do was trade Reed. Maybe we could have kept him out. I don't know. But Tyrese Maxey, welcome to Houston. I hope you'll be a good fit with this team. I'm going to go and move Dorian Finney-Smith to small forward to go to a 78. So he'll be our new backup. Be better backup small forward for this season. So we have that rolling for us. So we have Tyrese Maxey. We need a backup point guard. Ahmed Thompson. We need a backup shooting guard. So really all we need is free agency. Our backup guards. After that, I feel like we're chilling. So Ben Simmons could be a good option. Ty Jones, Kevin Porter Jr. I don't think Rockets fans want Kevin Porter Jr. back on the team. But we got Tim Hardaway. Got like Malik Beasley is a solid shooter for us. So I think what I'm going to go with these is, can we get Isaiah Joe for the minimum? If we can, that'd be a steal. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and probably sign Ben Simmons. He could play all four positions, obviously. So Ben Simmons would be a really good option. He either play backup shooting guard, backup power. He could play all these positions. So I love to add him to this team. So welcome to the team, Ben Simmons. Then we can add like Bruce Brown to maybe our backup shooting guard. I wouldn't hate that at all. So welcome to the team, you guys. And if there's some better guard in day 12 that we could sign, I wouldn't mind doing that as well. So what do we got for us? There's actually no really good options at guard. So we could sound like Dinwiddie, I guess, for extra depth. And then that might be our best get. And then, yeah, that might be it. So, yep, that's going to be our last move. Hopefully, player progression treats us well. All right, so Ahmed Thompson is up to an 88 overall. He doesn't look like he doesn't develop as much as he used to. Alfred Şengün is up. Tyrese Maxey is up. Jabari Smith is up 3 overall. Ben Simmons is up 2. But like I said, he'd probably go up to like an 82 or something. That small forward, power forward. Dorian Finney-Smith is down. So I mean that contract. I mean it is a team option next year. So team option for the next 2 years. So not guaranteed for the next 2 years. So if we want to decline that or maybe trade it at the trading line, we could do that definitely. Bruce Brown, Spencer Dinwiddie's regressing. He wasn't going to play much for us anyway. So I am liking this. I'm going to lie. I'm liking the Maxi addition. Hopefully that wasn't a bad move. I'm hoping it was a good move because obviously he can score and he's only like an 87 overall. It didn't cost much by any means. Also, what I want to see is how much Reed Shepard developed because do I regret trading him? We're about to see right now. Obviously, he was like the number 3 overall pick in the draft, so it's obviously something to give up there. But he developed to a 78. Okay, he actually develops a lot more than he does in 2K25. This guy used to stay the same. Or I don't know. He used to be really bad, but we'll see if our great trading. We'll see how much he develops next season, but we'll obviously see. But all right, proficiency. We are running we're almost a full 5 stars, man, which is absolutely amazing at balance. So your rotation heading into the season is going to be Tyrese Maxey, Ahmed Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, Alfred Şengün, Tari Eason, Ben Simmons, Clint Capella, Dorian Finney-Smith, and again, I guess that'll be a 9-man rotation. So if there's a move to be made to trade in line, we'll definitely do it. But I'm liking this team, liking where we are right now. I think we have a really, really good team. Obviously, we keep making moves. So with Ben Simmons, you go up. I'm playing with Matt point guards who can honestly be the backup playmaker for us. In the secondary position, it'll be like what, power forward, I guess. So all right, we'll do something like that, and then yeah, like I said, if there's a move to make the deadline, we'll definitely do it. Shots in the seas, how are those looking like? So still have Kevin Durant's high, which is good. Ahmed Thompson, I still want him to score, man. I want him to take another leap offensively. Want him to keep taking leaps, man. And then Şengün, Maxey. So I'm comfortable how this is looking like. Obviously, we'll do something like that. I still want Maxey to take shots as well. So I'll see you guys probably at the end of the season, most likely. Another MVP for SGA. Rookie of the year goes to Darren Peterson. Six-man Josh Giddey, defensive player, going to win me. Most improved going to Reed. Okay, yeah, maybe I messed up, man. Well, Reed Shepard won most improved player, but he was starting. He was never probably going to start for us, though. We could have kept him. I don't think there was a way to keep him, though. I think we kind of had to trade him to get Tyrese Maxey, so I mean, I guess, but if there might have been a way we could keep him, I don't really think so. I mean, I feel like we had to. Really, 6'2" and average a block. Can Reed Shepard block shots like that? Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna say we lost to Triggs. Obviously, we got the way better player. But Ahmed Thompson made All NBA first team. There's a reason why we also didn't make move to trade deadline, man. After trade deadline, we were like 38-9. I'm pretty sure. I know we were below 10 losses at the trade deadline, so I said let it ride. We didn't make a move. The team was great. Ahmed Thompson looked was pretty good. He made all NBA first team and all defensive first team too, which is nice. His brother, so I don't think there's a way to get him in Houston, obviously, but that would be cool. But we ended up being the number 2 seed. Obviously, Dallas was still number 1, but we went 61-21 on the season. They went 64-18, though. So we're the second best team according to record wise. So players had about 26 from Ahmed Thompson. Ahmed Thompson took the load away from Kevin Durant. So Ahmed Thompson's turned into a super star, man. 26, 7, and 6 with 2 steals, 1 block per game. Bro, if this guy had a 3-point shot, a consistent one, he'd be averaging like 30, bro. Hands down. But Maxey averaged 25 points per game, 5 assists. So he fit in really well. That also made Kevin Durant not to take score much. He averaged 21 points per game. We have a good scoring roster. 17 from Şengün, 11 from Jabari, 11 from Tari Eason, 6 from Ben Simmons, 5 and 5 from Capella. We had 4 from Dorian Finney-Smith. So I'm going to see right now, like, team stats. Is there any way to, like, look at how good our defense was? So, okay, so, all right, we can look at this. So points allowed per game. Is there a way to look at, like, a defensive rating in this? Is it, no, defensive rebounding, defensive rebounds and stuff. Bench points, is that something? No, probably not. But anyway, let's look at how good our offense was. So offensively, so this is points allowed per game in this season. We were points per game. So we scored the most points. We were the best offense in the NBA, which is absolutely amazing. Points allowed per game. You obviously want to be at the bottom of this because you don't want to allow much points. Okay, so the defense needs some work, which I guess we can do. So we're off to upgrade the defense. If we don't win, if the defensive struggles in the offseason. But I mean, remember, defense-wise, we're not that bad. Like, with Ahmed Thompson and Tari Eason, guys like Ben Simmons, Maxey's even a good defender. Dorian Finney-Smith, I don't think we're that bad defensively, so I don't know, man. But I'll try to upgrade the defense still. Got Golden State in round 1. They no longer have Stephen Curry, and their team that doesn't look good. So I think we can be able to beat them. We are going to beat them in 6. And we got the Los Angeles Lakers in round 2. They have Luka Doncic and Jaden Ivey together. I like that fit. They have Connect, Vanderbilt, Porzingis, Nick Smith, Robert Williams, Pachua. They were able to afford Ivy, Porzingis, really. I mean, like I said, Ivy only asked for 16. Porzingis only asked for, okay, he asked for the max. But, okay, I mean, they were able to afford it. But game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, they evened it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. They evened it up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we're going to beat them at 6 to play Dallas. So Dallas has stopped us last year, but I think we have a chance, dude. We even better. We added Tyrese Maxey to the team. Do we have to shrink our rotation or like bench utilization down? So Finney Smith is only averaging 4 points, 50% from 3. So I mean, I guess I'll leave him in. I guess we'll leave the rotation the same. All right. Game 1 against Dallas, we're gonna take good start. Game 2 against Dallas, they're gonna even it up. Game 3, we're down 2-1. We're down 3-1, and we're gonna lose in the 5. The Dallas Mavericks need to be nerfed, dude. It doesn't make my league fun anymore when the Mavericks is dominating, winning every championship. I know Mavericks fans are smiling, kicking up their feet right now to this, but seriously, it's annoying, bro. We gotta stop, bro. But Adam's gonna retire a Sixer. He was gonna retire if Dinwiddie retired on us, but all right, man. Oh, I don't know how we're gonna be able to beat Dallas unless Dallas, like, I don't know, loses a big person in free agency. Just probably not gonna happen. We are projected the third overall pick from the Brooklyn Nets, and the Nets actually sucks, which is great. Are we? So are we gonna get number three? We're gonna get somewhere else. We'll see. We are gonna finish with the fifth overall pick, so I'll take that. Honestly, we definitely need this. This helps us out a ton. So we do have this pick, which is great. We have pick 29 as well, and then yeah, so I'll take. What did that Suns pick end up being? That Suns pick we traded to the Sixers ended up being only the 26th pick. So that's good for us, I guess. So, all right. We have the fifth overall pick. We can use this probably in a sign, or I mean, we can use this in a draft or a trade, obviously. And there's not much players we can draft, obviously, in this pretty weak draft class. That there's not much players in here, so we do need like the talent. Though we do need the bench help. So I'm gonna explore too. I mean, there's gonna be somebody go with the fifth or never mind. So the class actually got a lot deeper, a little bit deeper now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explore both options. I'm gonna look at the trade market and I'm gonna look who we could possibly draft that five. I'm gonna do my stuff real quick. Hold on. I couldn't find any trade that was worth trading the fifth overall pick for. So the Pelicans are gonna take. I don't think this guy's a real player. So at least okay, it is helping us out, man. There's some good play. I would say if Tyron Stokes fell to me, but there's gonna be some good players here. So Babas, who do I take? So we got Hugo Yigma. I remember him. I remember Mika. I remember Christian. Okay, so I remember a lot of those guys. All these guys here. Chris Jordan Smith, Caleb Holtz. So if I can remember, Christian Collins was really good. I never took this Mika guy, like literally ever. I remember just never taking him for some reason. But okay, so there's a bunch of forwards on the board. And there's some guards as well. So what do we really need? Our biggest need, I'd say, is probably like backup forward depth. So we need wings, obviously. Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't really know if he's getting worse by the year. So I don't know. So we need a wing off the bench. And I'm gonna see right now. So Christian Collins, do they have stats? So I said we look at the 3 point, but he can, he can guard. Christian Collins can play perimeter defense, mid range scoring, and 3 point shooting. Okay, what about Caleb Holt? Caleb Holt can Jordan Smith. So I low key think I might take Christian Collins with this pick, man. So Christian Collins, he's exactly what we need to do as small forwards. I'm going to take Christian Collins. Christian Collins, welcome to the team. And then I'm gonna let the assistant GM draft the second round pick. So he was the second best player we could have taken. Hugo would have been the better option, but I'm fine with taking Christian Collins, man. So I guess we'll sign these two guys. Okay, so watch me decline literally everybody here, but I ain't gonna lie, probably gonna opt in Dorian Finney-Smith and trade him. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna opt in these two guys, these contracts. I'm gonna trade them away. We have a bunch of guys that aren't gonna play for us next year. So if we use all these contracts, that should be at least I'm gonna say 20 million. I'm gonna toss him as a free agent this year. Obviously, we're gonna pay him what he deserves at this point. He's been really good for us. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna see if we can opt in and trade Dorian Finney-Smith contract away. Now we already have Christian Collins. We don't need him anymore. But I'm going to see if I can trade him. I know he's going to regress, so I'm going to see if I can trade him away. I'm going to see if there's any way we can make this trade with the New Orleans Pelicans. We get both Yves Missi, a younger backup center, because I'm afraid Capella might regress, and we get Herb Jones, a new 3-and-D wing that'll improve our defense, obviously. This will be a great trade for us. We get two really good players. This will probably put us over the top, man. We're definitely upgrading from Capella and Dorian Finney. I'm going to offer DFS, Capella, Atkins, and then and then this guy, and then a pick swap. What do they say for this? I don't know if they want to do this. So yeah, they don't want to do it, which I do understand. Do we trade two for Is it worth it? I mean, we could throw. I mean, we have this a bunch of players. I mean, saying so yeah, we're not to trade two between one or the other. And I would like Misi. I mean, I don't know if he's making two less money. So I guess we'd have to go after Herb Jones instead. So he'd be like our backup shooting guard off the bench. But we need a backup center. So I think a backup center would be more of a but the center market is just so dry in 2K. Like there's so many who do we want? Mark Williams, Hardenstein, but while I don't know if the Thunder want to trade him, man. There's not many options at center like this. It's so dry, man. The guys aren't good anymore. Like somebody had always my go-to option was Nick Clax, but he's just 79 overall. He's just not good anymore, man. In 2K at least, I don't know. There's not much guys. Emisi was gonna be my get, but we can't really match unless I guess we keep Outgrant and we only try to trade Capella and then a pick swap. This is the best we could do in the most of our second round picks for Eve Misi. This won't even get it done, man. So we won't be able to unless they do agree to something like this. you don't have any like guys we can trade that are good. So yeah, I don't think we even they're not gonna agree to it. So good. Like I said, Misi was my best get. Claxton we can still trade for, but it just what really moved the needle, man? I don't know. Maybe we keep him and we just go after the Green D wing like we probably should go after. But I don't know, man. I wish it wasn't so dry. I'm not making shade with Dallas. I hate Dallas. But let's see. Who else could we get? So Stewart. I mean, we try after Mark Williams, man. I mean, he is 25 years old. I mean, he would be younger. I mean, I guess we can try after Mark Williams. But all right, how can we get Mark Williams? So we'd have to trade Clint Capella and $3 more million in this trade. So like one of these guys obviously could be involved. So they're actually the one team that have interest in my players. So we can actually get a deal done, a cheap deal for Mark Williams. I do it honestly. Can we just get it without no swap and it'll be Capella and these three? Okay, I don't think that actually works. So, but we get Mark Williams for cheap, man. I'll take it. The Suns wanted to trade him, and we got him, so I'll take it. We still have Dorian Finney-Smith, too, as well. There's somebody I do want to trade, but we have one, two. But I'm going to move Ben Simmons to shooting guard fairly quickly, and he goes up to an 80, so we'll have a plus there, like I said. So taking the position, we'll put it to, like, it doesn't really matter too much. So, all right, so Ben Simmons will be our backup shooting guard. And we probably have the worst shooting rotation in the league with Ahmed Thompson and Ben Simmons, but it'll work. And then this is where we could trade DFS for a point guard, like a 3-and-D, or a point of attack defender off. Unless there's somebody we can get a POA defender, like a Davion Mitchell. We could swap DFS for Davion Mitchell. That would be a great trade. But there's no really point of attack defense. Oh, Davion Mitchell's sitting right here in free agency. I want to sign him so bad, man. How much money? It doesn't even tell me how much money we'd have to free up. Can I dump DFS and sign him? That's something I would love to do. If I can dump DFS and sign him, then if we could do that, this would be the perfect offseason, man. But I don't know if it is going to make sense. So I would assume, like, I don't want to dump DFS for nothing, man. But if we can just dump DFS and get him, I think we might have to do it. So the Hawks just want to give me Nicola in a second. We'd be dumping him off if we do this. So Nicola in a second for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now I'm trading him, assuming he regresses. But like I said, we'd be doing this. We'll be able to get Davion Mitchell and free. You were just offering me this. What are we talking? Okay, we'll go back to the trade, but hopefully I'm not making a mistake here. I'm pretty sure we'd be doing right, though. Okay, so I'm going to make this trade, and then can we sign Dan Mitchell for agency? Is it going to let me sign him? No. I just messed up. It's not letting me sign. How much money do we have to offer? Only $5 million? Man, we're not able to afford him. Okay, we had dumped DFS off for nothing. That's completely my bad. I take freaking responsibility. I should have just tried to trade him. Man, okay, that's my bad. We will figure it out. How about that? We'll figure it out. We could, man. I should just. All right. Well, I guess we get signed like a Ryan Rawlings for a 1 year deal. But man, we have the trade exception though. We still have a trade exception. So we could use that at the trading line for something. But Kevin Durant's regressing. Thompson is up. Şengün, Maxey. So I'm hoping this is the year we go. I mean, we got Nikola as well. He developed up to a 74, which was something I expected. But we did get below. I mean, we did dump off some money as well, which is good for us. So we're probably not below the second rate or anything. But we did shed some salary off. I wonder what DFS regressed to, but we'll figure it out. There's really no point in downloading a 2020 draft class. It's going to be nobody in the draft class. So all is auto-generated, and Kevin Durant plans to retire. I'm going to say no to the farewell tour so we can honestly override it just in case. But we got Maxey, Ahmed Thompson, KD, Jabari, Şengün, Mark Williams, the new backup center. So that we at least upgraded there, backup center. Tari Eason, Ben Simmons, and then Ryan Rawlings, your 9-man rotation. That does leave Christian Collins out of it for now, but next year definitely be in it. Like I said, what did DFS regress to? Did I make a mistake? No, I didn't. He went down to like a 74, 75. So it's whatever, bro. But I'll see y'all at the end of the season. This is crazy. I mean, this wasn't a video where we turned Ahmed Thompson to a star. Literally just a Houston Rockets rebuild in 2K26. But Ahmed Thompson wins the MVP. Something I've never seen before, but he does that good, man. He averaged 25 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block per game. Got 31% from 3. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know how that happened, but it happened, bro. We won 68-14. So, once again, no move of the trading line because I'm comfortable how this team is, dude. Just a matter of time before so Şengün made All-NBA third team, and Ahmed Thompson made All-NBA first. So we were a better record than Maverick. It was something you never see. Absolutely never see. We won 10 more games in Dallas. So this has to be a sign, right? I mean, last we did upgrade in the offseason, getting Mark Williams. Not like we just ran it back. So, I mean, that's obviously good. But points per game, we finished off. So we scored the most points in the league. We're the best offense in the league once again. Defensively, you want to be at the bottom of here. Hopefully, we were okay. So this is points allowed per game. So we weren't at the bottom. We were actually, top, top 11, probably the worst defenses, but. It's a wait. Am I reading this right? Okay, points. All okay. No wait. Points allowed per game. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to find. We were 11th. Never mind. So the best defense was actually the Dallas Mavericks. That actually might be something we have to take note of. Our offense is good, but I don't know. Our defense isn't like the Mavericks or anybody, but it should work. 26 from Maxey. He ended up being a really good addition, especially for T. 25 from Ahmed Thompson. 19 from Alfred Şengün with 8 and 6. Kevin Durant is literally taking the fourth seat, man. He's not even scoring as much as he used to, but hey, man, I mean, this might be his last season anyway. 12 from Jabari. We had 10 and 6 from Mark Williams with almost a block. 9 from Tari Eason, 6 from Ryan Rawlings. I mean, he was pretty good for us off the bench, so that ended up being a good signing. And then 4.5 from Ben Simmons. So I'm going to go with 8-man rotation here as we got the Golden State Warriors in round 1. They also have one of the best defenses, so we'll see how easy it is or how hard it is to beat them. We're going to beat them in 6. Now we got the San Antonio Spurs in round 2. So Fox, Castle, Vassell, they have Danny Wolf and Wimby starting together. That's interesting. But they have Dylan Harper coming off the bench with Carter Bryant and Baba. So game 1, we're going to take game 2. I'm going to go game by game. This is Wembanyama. But we're up 3-0, and we're going to sweep them to play the Dallas Mavericks once again. So another rematch to the Western Conference Finals, man. They have Kyrie, AD, and Kyrie did regress a bit. What is Anthony Davis averaging now? Only 14 points, averaging 20 in the playoffs. Flag, I'm guessing he's carrying. But here we go, man. This would be the year to do it, honestly. We're a better team right now. According to 2K, we won 10 more games than them, but we're going to take game 1, okay? Game 2, they're going to even it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. We beat them in 5. We beat them in. Okay, I'm going to simcast this game 6. We honestly might have another hopping game with the Mavericks, but if we choke a 3-1 lead at Dallas, man, Dallas is unstoppable, and there's no way we could beat them. But hopefully we can win this game. We have the lead. We did it. We freaking did it. We're in the finals. Thank goodness. 40 from Tyrese Maxey. What a trade that was, man. What a freaking trade. Now in the finals, we got either Atlanta or Detroit. It's going to be the 7th-seed Pistons. So talking about the team that came from the play-in. So there's no way we lose this team. But they beat all these other teams. So, hey, man, looks like they're pretty good. What do they have for me? So they have Cade Cunningham, averaging 37 in the playoffs. That's something. They had Keon Ellis at the 2. Asar. So we got the Thompson twins playing each other. So Asar versus Amen. Obviously, Amen turned out to be a way better player. He won an MVP. Ron Holland, Jalen Duren. They have Damian Lillard coming off the bench. Is he scoring? He is. He's averaging 19 in the playoffs. So Dame is taking the bench role to silence the Pistons. He left the Blazers again. Jane Quaintance. They got Harvard. They got Harvey and Bobby Clinton. So I'm going to see if we can beat the Detroit Pistons. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. And we're going to sweep them just like that. We won the championship with Ahmed Thompson averaging 30 in the playoffs. What a simulation from Ahmed Thompson. Man, this video was literally wasn't supposed to be about him, but hey, man, it was. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Really fun one, none the least. But yeah, all around, I mean, I was going to probably let Kevin Durant retire. It looks like we didn't need him anymore. I was going to let him retire if we didn't win. But I'm happy we got a championship with Kevin Durant, and it was a really fun one, man. We didn't see, it was a pretty fun one, like I said. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.